So today we have the Swollen Pickle by Way Huge, and this is a fuzz distortion pedal that I think is loosely based on a Electro-Harmonix Big Muff pedal with a lot of tweaks and a lot of different design choices in terms of the circuit. This pedal is really cool. I like the green color, I like the enclosure, it's really well built, it's sturdy. It even has a battery compartment here at the front if you wanna, run it on batteries. But it is more tweakable than the original Big Muff was, because that was just volume, tone, and then fuzz. So this one has two different knobs here which will add some more characteristics, and we will explore that in the video. So with all that said, I think we should just get into the video and check out what the Swollen Pickle sounds like. So like with the pedal demos that I've been making as of late, I'm using the Mesa Boogie Lonestar amplifier in my Quad Cortex, which takes pedals really well, and it sounds like this, clean. And we're gonna see what the Swollen Pickle sounds like with everything set at noon. I'm kind of expecting madness because I know it's a loud pedal. Let's just see what happens. This is the clean tone yet again. Sounding, huge tone. I think we should play with the sustain, see what kind of range we have in terms of like gain, and then once we find like a fairly gainy tone but not too much, we'll play with the scoop, the filter, and the crunch knob just to see what they do. I'm going to set the sustain, find like a nice tone, go through the range, and then I'll go through the scoop, the filter, and the crunch. Quite some gain right there. If you want to go for some Smashing Pumpkins tones, you can get that through this, pretty sure. Okay, let's see what the scoop does, and then the filter, and the crunch, and let's see if we can sculpt the tone and figure out something cool out of this. If you like the way this pedal sounds, please consider using my affiliate link down below, where you can purchase this pedal and other stuff as well, and I will get a little bit of cash back, which I can use to put back into my videos. interesting tones. I honestly can't really tell exactly what the knobs do. The scoop knob definitely has an effect on the mid-range, so it does scoop the mids when you turn it back. Once you turn it up, it's like, yeah, it brings back some of the mids, but like there's more happening. The filter kind of just makes it brighter and darker, sort of. The crunch, I can't really wrap my head around what that one does. So I want to try a Fender Twin Reverb to see how that one takes this pedal, just to like, you know, kind of get a feel for what's happening in this circuit. Interesting. What I'm going to do now is turn everything all the way up and just see what happens. So, twin reverb. Crazy pedal, definitely very tweakable, especially if you like fuzz. It doesn't seem like it's very, it says sustain on the gain knob. It's like, of course it's a Big Muff kind of variant, but like it doesn't have that much gain. It's like the sustain wasn't that crazy until I turned up the loudness, but then you're pushing the amp and everything. But yeah, it's very, very thick. It's huge sounding. I mean, it's way huge, like the brand says. I think it's very, very cool. I've heard some really interesting ways of using this pedal. For example, like the Dillinger Escape Plan, Ben Weinman has used this pedal into his Mesa Boogie Mark V, and he used it for like really, really thick, insane sounds. The guys in the band End, like Will Putney and the other guitarist, which I can't remember the name of at the moment, they have been using these into 5150s for like massive, massive destructive tones. I have tested it. I cannot make it sound anything close to what they're doing, but what they're doing is they're pushing an actual 5150 tube head, which I am pretty sure reacts very differently to being pushed with a pedal like this compared to a digital model like this one. So it doesn't respond anywhere as nicely as the way they do it with their songs. It's very, very cool, and I'm sure some other people have used it as like a conventional fuzz. All right, so very, very neat pedal. If you like it, let me know what you think about it. Tell me in the comments down below. Please consider subscribing, sharing, and liking, and all that stuff. And I will see you in another video.